What do you call a person who is addicted to collecting quotations? A quotaholic. But don't quote me on that.
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
I don't know if you've ever specifically heard of healthtap.com, but it's a website you've probably come across before if you have a habit of compulsively Googling every single medical symptom you experience on a daily basis, out of the fear that they're all from one hidden super disease that's going to take your life at any moment. Which, I don't personally have any experience with that issue, but I hear some people have that problem. Anyway, the reason you're so likely to encounter HealthTap is because they host a service that is almost exactly like Yahoo Answers, except only doctors are allowed to answer the question. Anybody could just submit a random question, there is no quality control whatsoever, and verified doctors can choose whether they want to answer them, and again, there's not really any vetting process for that side either. I'm sure you can already imagine the chaos that ensues on this website. The way this whole questions section is organized is just such a complete nightmare. There's an alphabetical list. It's just here's questions that start with A, here's questions that start with B. You can't browse by topic or popularity or anything like that. I mean, as you can see, if you go to P, you just get a bunch of unrelated questions that all start with please. So you can think of this as me reaching hundreds of times into a hat and saving the funniest questions I could find. For your viewing pleasure, you're welcome. To start off though, I want to acknowledge that a lot of these questions are pretty innocent and health-related questions. Does drinking Diet Pepsi cause osteoporosis? Osteoporosis. Extensive use of carbonated beverages can potentially steal calcium from the bone. Okay, I actually have a couple of questions about this one. The first one is, of course, which bone does the Pepsi steal the calcium from? And also, where did you go to medical school? I mean, I'm no doctor, but this just doesn't sound very scientific to me. Now, if we were talking regular Pepsi, or maybe Pepsi Max, docs found Lyme, Bartonella, Mycoplasma in my body. Is this why I felt like I was ate by a wolf and pooped off of a cliff for the last 5 years? Pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't make anyone feel good to have all of that infecting you at once. It's like a curse that needs antibiotics. Yeah. If only there was a word for something like that. A curse that needs antibiotics. And there's also a lot of questions that aren't really about medical issues, they're just more about general health and wellness, which I totally understand. Doctors are good people to ask about that. Which of the following is not good for weight loss? Macaroni, pasta, or spaghetti? Hey, you guys want anything to eat? I've got macaroni, pasta, and spaghetti. Is climbing and ascending stairs at home a good exercise for normal 42-year-old male? Does that have any bad influence on the spine or other body part? Excellent exercise. Strengthens hip muscles, knees, ankles, tones heart. Makes certain there's a handrail for support if needed. Wear sturdy footwear with good traction. 3 to 5 steps should suffice. Take them slowly and easily. Speed is not of major importance. Okay, so Dr. Lewis, just to confirm, you're saying that for a guy who is barely middle-aged, a good exercise is very slowly walking up 3 to 5 steps. He said 42, not 92. I injected a shot Monday about 4 inches left of the top of my butt crack, and I'm having some muscle pain right above my tailbone. Normal? Please clarify, what kind of injection is a 22-year-old male giving himself? Is this methamphetamines? Anabolic steroids? Do you now have a cellulitis? Well shit, I thought you were the doctor. He's right to be suspicious about this guy though. HealthTap offers anonymity and a way to ask medical questions without looking someone in the eye and admitting embarrassing shit about you. And obviously, there's going to be a certain number of people who take advantage of that. In fact, I would argue the majority of the users of HealthTap are just taking advantage of that. I got a dirty urine by touching money with cocaine residue on the money. Is it possible to get in my system? Sorry this happened. If this were possible, people would lick money on the chance of getting high. It is more likely that an enemy puts some of the stuff in your food or drink. This happens. You should probably get legal help now. Really? This happens? This thing you're describing. It happens? Really? What do you suggest if I used crack cocaine Thursday and I have a piss drug test Monday? Will I pass? I suggest not using crack cocaine. God, doctors are no fun these days. Remember when they used to prescribe that shit? Of course, using illicit drugs like cocaine and methamphetamines, that's not the only thing people are ashamed of on the internet. Far from it. A 31-year-old member asked, "How do I fake orgasm? Male or female? Rent When Harry Met Sally. Watch her in restaurant scene. One doctor agrees. Alright, oddly specific, but okay. By acting. Observe Meg Ryan in the movie When Sally Met Harry, or by watching a porno movie. The Meg Ryan scene is one of the best movie scenes ever made. Why fake it? From a psychological and physiological point of view, you would find more. If you really want to fake it, then one option is to watch the movie called When Harry Met Sally with Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal. Meg Ryan does a wonderful fake orgasm in a restaurant while she is eating lunch. Am I fucking missing something? What is it about this particular scene in this movie that doctors love so much? Is this the advice they give their patients in real life? I diagnose you with When Harry Met Sally deficiency. A 26-year-old male asked, why do I get instant sexual arousal, penis erection within seconds? Even if a girl passes by, my penis gets erected. Is it normal? If not, then causes? Pretty normal. There will come a time when you wish you could get an erection, but no longer can. Wow. Thanks, Clarine. Now, this 26-year-old male, you might have gotten the impression that he is perhaps not as 26 as he says he is. And this is another really big running theme. What do you suggest if my mother has large breasts? Will I have them too? If you do not have large breasts now, at age 44 with estrogen stimulation, then it is unlikely. Oh shit, he's onto you. Why is my butt and penis black/dark compared to the rest of my body? I need some advice. Here are some. The color of butt and penis becomes darker after marching into adolescence and adulthood due to sex hormonal effects. Marching into adolescence. Why is everything phrased just so strangely on this website? Why some people have erectile dysfunction? Weak penis Venus? Weak sperms? Weak brain? Is it because of masturbation or drugs or what? There's no funny answer here, I just wanted to share that question. But yeah, some of these people, they're just like wondering things. Like not even necessarily medical things, they're just kind of thinking out loud and hoping a doctor will answer, and weirdly, they usually do. As a female, what makes me to kiss my ex-boy after 10 years? What urges me to kiss him? It's a feeling that comes naturally. I couldn't get that why after 10 years I want to kiss him. I couldn't resist myself. Is there any kind of problem with age or something? Possibly pheromones? What do you suggest if my neighbor is being an endless pain in the neck? What should I do? Dr. Kamar Khan answered, pinched nerve. Sounds like you have a pinched nerve in your neck. I would suggest seeing a pain or spine specialist to evaluate you further. And then he comments on his own answer, yes, correct. Fortunately, Dr. Heidi Fowler comes in and says, I think this person is indicating that his neighbor is being a difficult person. Oh. I swear to God, Dr. Fowler here is more patient than I will ever be. This next one straight up pisses me off. Why so much discrimination against single moms? Single? If you are divorced, there is very little discrimination by others. Oh, well great. I don't know why they even asked that, it's not a problem. But workplace is different, since people know you have to juggle parenting with work. However, getting pregnant and being unmarried leads to the question, why did you get pregnant with so many birth control options available? Oh, it does. Does it? Yeah, it's completely outside the realm of possibility that this person actually wanted to be a parent. Nah, the fact that she has a child must just mean she's a fucking idiot. I literally feel so bad for this person. I mean, this is presumably a single mom, right? Who's like, what is with people? Why are they discriminating against me? And this guy's like, discrimination? Allow me to demonstrate. This isn't like an isolated incident for this guy either. Somebody else asked, if a boss at your job tells you that you need to lose weight, is that discrimination? And the same guy answered, not really. Is this a statement of fact? Are you overweight? If so, the directive is good for you. Employers will be paying bigger premiums for health issues related to weight. Doc, I'm thinking maybe you should just keep doing rheumatology and leave matters of discrimination to someone with like a modicum of compassion. I'd like to leave you with a couple of questions I found that aren't merely irrelevant. They're baffling. They're inexplicable. What do you suggest if I hit myself in the nose and passed out afterwards? When I woke up, I had dry blood under my nails and it looks green. What the fuck? OMG, try to stop assaulting yourself. 3 doctors agree. Is cleaning vagina using toothpaste harmful for getting pregnant? No. Why are so many people asking questions about cleaning their vaginas with toothpaste? Am I missing some new craze that has swept the nation? Sometimes I feel so old. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Dr. Fox, I must have missed this one too. Pee smell like bacon? That's a lot of hogwash. 1 doctor agrees. Thanks, guys. Very helpful. Why is my cardiac baby always gristling? Gristling. Unintelligible Antipodian question?
Antipodean.
What? Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I have absolutely no greater point to make about this. I just kind of stumbled onto this disgusting directory of questions, and it seemed like a good thing to make a video about. The channel's really been growing lately, and I appreciate it so much. The support on the Germa video, out of nowhere, it's just so overwhelming and positive. It feels like a big warm hug, and honestly, I kind of needed that right now, so thank you guys so much. Any of you who are sticking around, thank you.